It has come to the notice of the management of Bank of Industry, BOI, that some unscrupulous persons are defrauding the general public by claiming to be the bank's agents. BOI insists that it does not engage persons or organizations as its agent to sell application forms or receive completed loan applications on its behalf. If you are a genuine entrepreneur and prospective customer, please freely walk into any of BOI's zonal offices nearest to you and obtain the application forms and list of requirements for accessing loans directly, free of all charges. You can also visit our website and social media platforms for other details. For more information, call our head office in Lagos 01271 5070-99 or Abuja Corporate Office 080-7399-0022 www.boinigeria.com.
Turning waste to wealth is the new way of being productive and making money, at least for Davim Golden Company, located in Makonjuola Estate in Akpata, Ibadan. So it's normal to be welcomed into their premises by heaps and heaps of waste. A close observation reveals that it's not just any kind of waste. It's polythene and plastic materials selected from both private and industrial dumps around Ibadan city. But even this costs money, as with any raw material. Once in the factory, there are different equipment for different waste. The wet grinding machine is used for recycling nylon.
The reason why it is wet grinding is because when you put nylon inside of it and the machine is working on it, it will get to a stage when the smoke comes out, you have to put water to wet it so that it will not turn to be lumps. So, because when it turns to be lumps, it won't work.
There's also the plastic crusher, which, as the name implies, reduces plastic waste to pieces. The cutting machine deals with lumps created from overheated plastic materials. No lump is too hard or big to be made into pieces. Their end product here is, however, the beginning of production to the same people who gave them their raw materials.
Then we give it back to the plastic company or nylon manufacturer company to reproduce. So they use the colored one to produce all those black nylons. That's when you go to the supermarket, you know, they pack your stuff inside a nylon bag. So that is what they use it for. Then they use it to produce household items like bath, like all those plastic stuffs in the home. Then they use it to produce cake. All these 25-liter, 50-liter cakes. So that is what they use it for. And it is as the same quality as the imported materials. The same quality, the same quantity. It doesn't depreciate in quantity when we recycle it.
Production rate is now about 60 bags daily, a far cry from 10 bags which they produced when the business just started. Needless to say that this was not the picture in 2007 when they began work here. There was no roof, equipment, or even enough hands. But the story is very different now.
When we now access the fund from Oyo State government in collaboration with the Bank of Industry, so we are able to purchase this truck. We have enough materials to work on. So we are able to cover our shed so that we don't work under the sun or under the rain anymore. Then we can only do day. Now we have shifting. We did night and day.
Papercraft, in simple terms, production of notebooks of all shapes and sizes, greeting cards, shoppers' bags, wedding cards, calendars, name it, and Sandmark's innovation promises to produce it. At number 4 Temidire Street in Ososami, Ibadan, where they turn creative ideas into reality, it sometimes seems quiet, but work is still ongoing.
Right now, what we just did was the finishing of this big note. It was actually printed here. We did the lamination. Then this one, we just finished gluing and stitching this morning.
Sandmarks, with its 4 permanent staff and 4 casual, is another beneficiary of the matching funds scheme between Oyo State Government and the Bank of Industry.
Yeah, we got a printing machine. It can run A3 size. All of our works now, we printed it in-house. Then we have this laminating machine, and then we have our wire O machines. They are inside.
Mrs. Adenike Victor Tade is a very happy woman, and it's because she's making bags, an opportunity to make money while doing what she loves. At number 37/38 Obafemi Awolowo Road in Okeado in Ibadan, she finds full expression of her creativity through a company, Phoenix Nigeria Enterprises, a journey she started about 19 years ago during her youth corps service year.
I registered with her, so while I closed, I moved here and learned, and that was how I started. Bag making is about creativity. If you're not creative, you can't make it, you can't be in the business. So, and I love something to be occupying my brain 24/7. So that is even the main reason why I choose bag making. I got a little money that's capable of doing one bag. So I used our office, I made the bag, I'll go and show people and said, do you like this? She said, yes. Can you have it? The cost price may be 300. I said, okay, I want to give it to you 450, 500. They said, they like it, pay advance. So that person give advance. I go to the next person. I can go to 3-4 people already with their advance. So I go back to our workshop and I sold those back for them. That's how I started.
Another reason she says she loves her job is that it's an all-season business.
There's a season for everything. That's why here we are into school bag, we are into various types of bags, fancy bags. Except we don't want to work. We will always create one kind of work for ourselves. When we are out of one type of bag, we will enter another bag. I learned all. So if I'm out of fancy bag, I will enter school bag when the season comes. We are from anything August now, we will start school bag. And from anything November ending, we will start traveling bag. So all this season, I know the season. And from November, you will see we have enough party too. So we'll be doing traveling bag for people that want to go back to their villages. We'll be doing souvenirs. There will be enough. So all season, except we want to go on leave.
But money making must be matched with creating memorable brands in the mind of individuals by producing quality products.
Any product that we are testing for the first time, we will do one. I can carry it all along for 1-2 months. I want to see how the hand is strong. I want to see how the material, whether it will be peeling after a while. So I am the one that I showcase my products first. I use it for a while and see what is okay, if there is any impact, anything to correct, we correct. So we try and test it. We test run our product. If A finishes, I can say, okay, B should check what she has sown. They exchange, they write comments. Then at the end, I will go through it before we supply it. So we try and work on the quality.
All this she does with 4 permanent staff and a lot of young hands.
I try and specialize in getting undergraduates or people that are still waiting for admission. Undergraduate, people that are still looking for admission, or even graduates. Even graduates. They may work 3-4 months, but it still pleases me that I've imparted so that it will be I train tailor on the road on other kind of thing. I'm so peculiar about people that wants to go back to school or people that are already in the school. Like the other lady that was here before, when she was waiting for admission, she has started and she's in 200 level. Each time they are on holiday, she comes back and she knows how much she can go back with. Like she's not on salary. She's on how many bags she sews. Each bag has per how many. And at the end, in fact, it pays her.
A poultry full of healthy chicken, a generator, milling equipment of different kinds and sizes. These are the sign that one has arrived at Crystalex Ventures Limited, where processing of soya beans to get soya oil, full-fat soya, cake, and floating fish pellets is their work. With so much dependence on soya, the company has a chain of distributors from Iseyin in Oyo State and even as far away as Benue State. When it's supplied here, their work begins.
Using the pre-cleaner, and after pre-cleaning, to get rid of sand, stones, and whatever, foreign matter, then the seed comes into the hammer mill, where it is broken down, at least into smaller bits, in order for it to be worked on by the extruder. Now, by the time it gets into the extruder, we have the mechanism inside working on this seed to crush it down, extract, then mill the oil back, mix the oil back with the material. Then it comes out through a nozzle. And you have what you are seeing on the ground here as the extruded full fat soya. Now, this can now be sold even to livestock feed industries because it makes up a major ingredient in the feed for livestock. But as it is, if we want to have oil extracted from the product, then we just pass this on into the oil expeller, whereby, because this has attained a high temperature, it's heated up, so ready for extraction. Inside the oil expeller, then we get the oil out from this product. The residue that we have after removing the oil is referred to as the soya cake. It's not having enough oil as the full fat soya.
So who uses
the soya cake now is being sold to the same livestock feed producers, but mainly for poultry feed, that is the laying birds, because they don't require much oil for, their production.
Little wonder then that Crystalex Ventures keeps the poultry and the chickens sure look well fed. Another advantage that the company has is that its equipment is solely fabricated, not just in Nigeria, but its own sister company, which specializes in such, thereby reducing its overhead costs.
It has come to the notice of the management of Bank of Industry, BOI, that some unscrupulous persons are defrauding the general public by claiming to be the bank's agents. BOI insists that it does not engage persons or organizations as its agent to sell application forms or receive completed loan applications on its behalf. If you are a genuine entrepreneur and prospective customer, please freely walk into any of BOI's zonal offices nearest to you and obtain the application forms and list of requirements for accessing loans directly, free of all charges. You can also visit our website and social media platforms for other details. For more information, call our head office in Lagos 01271 5070-99 or Abuja Corporate Office 080-7399-0022 www.boinigeria.com.